standing position. We are going to start today for our energy flow class. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Friday. So we'll be working through this kind of an Ashtanga inspired series. It's very specific poses, lots of breathing stuff to kind of get our energy going, create some heat in our body, lots of movement, lots of strength work and body work. So a little bit more vigorous than some of the other classes, but certainly hopefully you enjoy it. Remember, yoga is a practice, and this is your practice, so please work within your capabilities and your comfort zone. If you need to take a break, do so. Come down to the mat, come back to your breath, and then join us back in the asana when you are ready. Your practice, your yoga, so you do you. So today we're going to start at the top of our mat and just spend a moment just really connecting with the earth and with our breath and centering ourselves so we're ready for this practice. First, I just want you to lift your toes, spread your toes, and drop your toes. Just really get that grounding down through all four corners of your feet. Feel that earth energy coming up through your legs, giving you that balance, giving you that strength that we need. Tuck your bottoms under, pull those bellies in. That will bring your chest up so you can breathe better. Arms, shoulders down and back. Long, strong posture, top to bottom. And let's just take some inhales in and exhale. Just concentrate on your breath. Nothing fancy, nothing forced. Just slow inhales, just really connecting your mind, your body, and your breath. Letting go of the morning, letting go of the week. One more. The next inhale, you can open your eyes. Let's reach way up high. Just reach to the sky. And exhale, push that air out. Do that again. Inhale up, reach, 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 reach. Fingertips as high as you can. Stretch out of your toes. And push it out. Do that one more. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, push all that out. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down to your heart center. Inhale there to prepare. Exhale, let's roll those shoulders over. Deep fold, stretch out that back. Inhale, stand tall, look up, little back bend. Exhale, hands down, round behind you, clasp them, and give yourself a big stretch across the upper shoulders. And inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, hands back at heart center. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale to gather. Exhale, hands down to your heart center. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's roll those over. Open up that back, open up those shoulders, drop your head. Inhale up, look up, reach up, little back bend. And exhale, hands down behind your back. Open it up, big stretch there, lift chin up. Inhale back to center. And exhale, hands back to heart center. All right, let's check in with your balance again. You still have that posture, still have that grounding that we're going to need as we go through our sun salutations and Surya Namaskar A and B. So we're going to do A twice and then B twice. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, drop your hands. Step back all the way down on that exhale. Inhale to your up dog. Be nice. It's our first one. Exhale, up and over into down dog. Let's walk out those toes. Stretch it out. Take 5 breaths here. 2 more. Settle into stillness when you're ready. Hips up and back, head between the shoulders, weight on your fingertips. Inhale, look ahead of your hands. Step your way up to your fingers. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's bring that all the way up. Bring that energy with you. Fingertips touching the top. And exhale, hands down through heart center. Connect again, ground again, reposition. Back to that mind, body, breath connection. Inhale. Use the exhale all the way down.
Inhale to flat back. Begin the exhale. Slowly exhale all the way down to your belly. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, roll the toes up and over, down dog. Again, 5 breaths here. Bit of a resting pose in down dog. Come down to child's pose if you want to, if that's preferred. 2 more. Bend those knees, look ahead of your head. Tippy toe walk your feet to the top of the mat into that forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's bring it all the way to the top again. And exhale, hands down through heart center. Excellent work. Let's add on. Go into our Surya Namaskar knees, our sun salutation knees. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Inhale, sit back into chair pose. Nice and strong there. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back all the way down the exhale. Use that entire breath. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, roll your toes up and back and down dog. Right leg up, step it forward, drop the back leg all the way up on that inhale. And then start that exhale on the way down. Continue the exhale all the way down to your belly. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right foot down and back. Continue your inhale. Exhale, all the way down. Continue that exhale all the way to the floor. Your pace, your breath. Inhale up. Exhale, roll your toes. Up and back, down dog. Let's take a break here, 5 breaths. Come back to your breath, no rushing. Down to child's pose if you want to. Join us back when you're ready. 2 more breaths here. And last one. Look ahead of those hands, step, jump, or hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And inhale back up to that chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, hand up, down through heart center. Exhale, I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, begin that exhale, long and slow, all the way down. Use the breath, you've got it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll the toes, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot down and back. Inhale it all the way up to warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, continue that exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot down and back. All the way up on that inhale. Exhale, use your breath, you've got it in you. All the way down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, roll your toes. Up and back. Down dog. Let's take our break here. Back to that breath. Use that energy to reset. And the weight on your fingertips and on your toes, head between your shoulders, hips up and back. One more breath. Bend those knees, look ahead of your head, jump to the top of your mat into the forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back to that strong chair pose. And exhale to standing. Good work. All right, let's add on. Let's do something different now. We're going to go into our mountain pose. So, check in again. Come back to your posture. Lift those toes, spread those toes, ground down through all 4 corners of the feet. And remember, in mountain pose and balance poses, it's not just the leg work that's down that we're working on. It's that energy coming straight up through the body, engaging that core, glutes on both sides. That's what's going to help us have that balance. Inhale, prepare, hands to your hips.
Transfer a bit of that weight to your left foot. That's make that right foot lighter. Lift it up, toe pointed, knee high, sorry. Let's open it up. And then just slip it on to your left leg, wherever is comfortable to you, as long as it's not on your knee, above or below. Keep that drishti point, that gaze point, keep your posture tall. Take 5 breaths here. The balance is good today. Oh, mine seems a little off. Maybe I'm watching the trees. You can bring your hands to prayer. You can grow your tree by raising your arms up. 2 more breaths. Keep that drishti point. Keep that core engaged. Keep that energy in the center. That will help. Exhale, hands back to center. Bring your right knee straight forward. Lift it up. Point your toe. And then set it down. All right. Walk that out. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale. Let's prepare. Put the weight on that left foot. Weight on the right foot. Make that left foot lighter. Let's lift it up. Toe pointed. Open it up to the side. Place it on your leg, wherever you want, wherever is comfortable to you. Don't worry about falling out. That's okay. Just means you're human. Coming back into the balance means we're a yogi. Hands wherever you want, wherever you're comfortable. Take your time, keep your drishti point, keep that core engaged right from the pelvis all the way up. That center alignment is going to help you in this posture, not just the strength of your leg that you're standing on. 2 more breaths here. Recognize too that side may be different, each side might be different. That's all fine, that's all cool. Last one. Hands back to heart center. Bring that leg out front, knee up high, point it out straight, and then put it down. Good work. Let's walk that out. Come to the top of your mat. Feet about hip width distance apart. Good grounding down. We're going to do our warrior series. Inhale to prepare, hands to hips. Let's step that right foot back, 45 degrees into that warrior 1 position. So wiggle your feet out here, drop down into that left knee over your left ankle, pointing out straight, your back foot at 45 degrees, your hips pointing forward. When you got all that together, the core is engaged, with those arms to shoulder height, set them in those shoulders, and then bring them up. Breathe there. A little back bend maybe. Keep the pelvis pointing forward. Two more breaths here. And then on the next inhale, let's open that up into a warrior 2. So shift your legs around. You might need to bring them a little closer together so your heel and your arch are on the same plane. Pelvis towards the long side of your mat. Sink down into that left hip. Sinking down, not forward, but sinking down. Weight on that back foot. Arms up to shoulder height. Inhale there. Watch that back arm that it doesn't drop down. Keep it to shoulder height out of your ears. Breathe. Always important to breathe. Keep that core engaged, that back nice and straight. To that side angle, that extended side angle. Exhale, bring it back into reverse warrior. Right arm down, right leg. Extended side angle. Reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2. Inhale, hands to heart center, straighten out that left leg. Turn your toes so they're both facing alongside the mat. Inhale, arms behind you, clasp your hands, and as you exhale, let's forward fold. Keep those elbows soft. Don't lock your elbows. It's not good for you. Keep them soft. Head down. Little bend to the knees if you like that. Drop your head. This deep forward fold. Weight on the balls of your feet. Breathe there.
one more breath. Let's micro bend those knees. Let's say we're rolling yourself all the way up there. Unclasp your hands. Turn your toes to the back of the mat. So right toes to the back of the mat. Your left toe is still perpendicular. Sink down into that warrior two position. Pelvis parallel to the long side of the mat. Your knee out over your toe, not falling in, but nice and straight out. Core engaged, back engaged, chest up. Look out over those right fingers. And smile because this is such a powerful, strong pose. That's why it's a warrior. Position of strength, energy, power. Drop that left hand down your left leg, up and back into that reverse warrior, big stretch back. Exhale, bring that forward into extended side bend. Let's reverse that back one more time. Back, forward, extended side. Inhale back to warrior two. Exhale, let's bring our hands to heart center. Wiggle that right foot out a bit, give yourself some room. Bring your toes to 45. Let's sink down into that warrior one facing the back of your mat. Pelvis still going back, your knee and your ankle in line. Up tall, good strength. Inhale, arms to shoulder height, set them in there. And then continue up. Let's breathe in. Wiggle your feet so you get the right set, the right position. 2 more breaths. So let's bring our hands back to heart center. Turn those back toes so they're all your toes, all 10 toes are facing the back of your mat. You might need to close your stance just a little bit. Straighten out that right leg so you're in that triangle position. Checking with your pelvis, make sure it's pointed straight back. Hands to your hips, so toes are pointed back, or to the back of the mat, pelvis is pointed straight. Going to inhale. As we exhale, let's hinge at the hips, forward fold, down to that flat back position. Maybe check in, put your hands on your sacrum, make sure it's nice and flat, not rounding forward. Flat back, should feel a bit of a bend, stretch through that hamstring on the right. You keep your hands on your hips, you can bring your hands to heart center. You can clasp your elbows behind you. Your choice. If you want to, you can really extend them out long and straight through your ears, but just don't lose that connection. 2 more breaths. And let's micro bend that knee, bring your hands to heart center, bring ourselves all the way up, turn all of our toes so they're facing the front of the mat. Toes are getting a workout today. Your left leg is straight, your right leg is straight. You're in that triangle pose. All of our toes are going that way, our hips are going that way, our gaze is going that way. Your hands to your hips, fold forward again, straight down over that leg. Flat back. Again, hands where you want them. At your chest. Clasp behind your back. Or if you'd like to, bring them up beside your ear, like you're trying to push that wall away from you. Just inhale there. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Hands back to your hips. Look down at that big toe. Micro bend in that leg. We're going to go up and over again to the back of the mat. Switch your toes all the way around, pointing them to the back of the mat. A little bit of toe action in this posture today, in this asanas today. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Let's forward fold down over that leg again. Bring your left hand to the outside of that right ankle, and you can sweep your right arm up if that's available to you. Bring it along behind your back if that's preferred. That open twist, the extreme twist over to the right. 2 more breaths here. One more. All right, little micro bend to that knee. Let's bring that left arm all the way, like a pinwheel, all the way around. So your toes are now pointing to the front of your mat. Going to inhale, prepare. Exhale, forward fold. Right hand to the outside of that left ankle. And again, that arm up if you'd like, or clasp behind your back. And breathe there. Let your head go. Nice little twist here. One more. Okay, let's look down to the toe, little micro bend to that knee, hands to your hips, push off that right foot, come forward into a forward fold. Hopefully at the top of the mat, if all my cues were proper. If not, then find your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's bring that all the way up. Gather some energy, we might need it again. Down to heart center. All right, let's make our way down to the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank, hold it there, long and strong. Elbows and shoulders line, weight over the wrists, all the way down to your belly. Chaturanga all the way down. Inhale to your up dog. Exhale, roll those toes. Up and back, down dog. Breathe there. One more. All right, we're going to go and try and get to a seated position. Not something I do well, but we're going to give it a try, so just why not? So look ahead of your hands, that's where you want to land. Bend your knees very deeply, and then jump through gracefully, kind of gracefully, to a seated position at the top of the mat. Your legs out long, sitting on both sit bones, kind of wiggle down so you're in the right spot. Sit on your bolster if you're more comfortable with that, if it gives you a better hip position. Toes up, toes engaged. Tall and strong, hips, shoulders all aligned. Let's inhale up. And exhale, forward fold over those legs. Let your chest lead, let gravity help there. Let your hands go wherever they fall. No need to stretch it out over the toes. We're just letting it go here. One more breath. And on that inhale, let's bring the fingers all the way up. Stack our hands, stack our hips. Let's cross our legs, make those fists, push those fists into the floor, and then try and lift everything up using your core and your pelvic muscles. Lift everything up off the floor. Good core work. Up and down. Perfect. Left leg out straight. Keep those toes engaged. Right leg, pull it into your chest. Give yourself some space, about a palm width distance apart here. And do the half sage. So take your right arm inside your right leg, feed it around, and grab your hands behind your back. Inhale there. Good shoulder opener here. Sorry. Good shoulder opener. That toe engaged. Pull that left arm back. So you're really thinking about opening up the pec muscles on that left side, as well as opening up the back of your shoulder on your right. Breathe into that space. 2 more breaths here. Okay, let's let that go. Just for a second, let's lean over, put your hands down outside your left hip.
Just lean over there a little bit, little micro twist, little micro bend over to the left. Back up, let's switch that out. So right leg out, long on the mat, right toes engaged, left knee tucked in close. Give yourself some space there. Sit up tall on those sit bones. Left arm inside that left leg, wrap it around. Grab it with your right fingers. Grab your shirt if your fingertips are not there for you. Inhale, roll that right shoulder down and back. Exhale. Two more breaths there. This nice shoulder opener. Bit intense, but it's really good. Tight muscle. That next exhale, let's let go of the fingers. And again, let's put our hands down on our right. Just a little micro bend over there. Help it release. On back to center, let's bring that right leg in, left leg in, soles of the feet together into butterfly pose. Wiggle it down again in those sit bones. Grab hold of your ankles, pulling yourself away from your ankles. And once you've done that, forward fold down. Use your elbows to push your legs open a little bit to get a bit more stretch through those inner thigh muscles. One more time. And let's inhale, let's roll up, stacking those vertebrae. Come on up, head the last to come up. Perfect. Help your legs back close together. And swing around, and let's make our way down, lying on our mat. All the way down. Bring your feet in close to your hips, hip width distance apart, so your hips, your knees, your ankle are all one straight line. See if you can reach down and touch the back of those heels, shoulders down and back, your chin tucked under that flat part of your head, the occipital in your head on the mat, so you're getting a bit of stretch through that upper neck, your upper cervical spine. Let's inhale into that pelvic tilt. Exhale, imprint your back into the mat. And then as you inhale, let's peel that vertebrae off, peel that hips off, get all your vertebrae out, push into your heels. Don't let your legs drop open, keep them nice and strong. Inhale at the top, and exhale, let's roll it down, vertebrae by vertebrae, goes down on the mat. Feel each one touch. Once your pelvis is there, give it a little tilt and come back to neutral. Go and do that one more time. Inhale, begin to roll the pelvis up. Each vertebrae lifts off the mat on its own. Once you're at the top, if it's part of your practice, roll your shoulders under and clasp your hands behind your hips and see if you can get a little bit more lift there. Inhale. Exhale, push into those heels, don't let those feet drop open. Big upper body, long line body stretch here. One more breath. And then exhale, let's unclasp those hands. And then again, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to roll that spine down until your pelvis is the last to touch. Inhale, give your knees a hug in. Let's rock back and forth, side to side. Just for a moment, let's take our legs out long on the mat, our arms out beside us. Settle in just for a couple of breaths into Shavasana. Just thanking ourselves for coming to practice, focusing on our body. So important, so good for us. Letting the earth support us. And whatever's going on outside in the world, stay out there for just a little bit longer so you can enjoy this. Take One more breath. Now, if you'd like to, you can stay in this position, or you can roll over to your right side. Join me in a seated position at the top of the mat, your hands in prayer, your eyes closed. Just going to leave you with the thought for today that don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Let that go. It's a new day. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. See you tomorrow, hopefully, at the 9:30 yoga core class. Namaste.